Morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Our Greatness. Your greatness, my greatness, our collective greatness. We're just going to get straight into the content today. I'm going to start you off with a quote, guys, that I basically lived my life around it. It was funny because I never thought it was an actual quote before. I just always said this to myself, and I found out it was actually a quote by Bob Marley, and it really inspired me. It is, the greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but is in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. And that really hits me because I've always been in my life about helping other people. I want to contribute some part of myself to help someone else, and I truly believe that's the greatness in this world. You know, you can collect cars, you can collect money, but if you don't do anything with that money, anything with, those material items to contribute to the world, then you didn't really live. You were just a speck on the radar, and that's not what I'm trying to do. And with that, I wanted to transition into relationships, like relationships in the business. That's what truly allows us to grow. You can't get the Prez team by yourself. You need a team, and you need to know leadership. And leadership is based on forming relationships. When I was in high school, I was the captain of the basketball team. So you think I was the star and whatnot, but actually I wasn't. I didn't even start. But I was the leader, I was the captain, because I took the initiative to be the first person there, be the last person there, work the hardest. In study hall, I made sure my teammates had their work done. I made sure everything was good with them. I talked to them. You know, if they had problems, I tried to go to them. They knew I was there all the time, and they knew I was going to put the work in, so I formed that relationship with them. I formed that bond. So they knew that if I said something, I was willing to go to battle with them, and they were willing to go battle with me and listen and to buy into what I had to say. You don't always have to be the rah-rah in front of everyone, to be a leader. Leaders can be quiet. Leaders know when to speak up. They don't always have to be the person that speaks up. If you tell, try, do, if you tell them what to do, you show them how to do it, you have them try it, and eventually you have them do it, and that's what it's all about. It's about building relationship, guys. You can prove you can be the best. Like Michael Jordan could have, in the beginning, he worked on himself only. He scored 37 points every game, killing. But what happened? They weren't winning. What did he decide to do? He decided to form relationships with his teammates, push them harder, pass them the ball, allow them to have confidence to make that shot, and what happened? They started winning because he formed that relationship. That's what life is about. You only can go so far pushing money, guys. Like, yeah, you have to have goals. You have to have whys. That's what I learned this weekend at the LDW, at the Leadership Development Weekend, that you need to work on yourself. If you work on yourself, if you become attractive, you'll attract attractive people. If you become powerful, you attract powerful people. But what are you going to do when you get those attractive people? What are you going to do with those powerful people? How are you going to keep them? You have to stay up to their level. You have to continually improve them, and you have to form relationships with them so you can know how you can push them. You're not going to have like, oh, I need you to hit this mark. I need you to do this volume points. Yeah, we need them to do that, but it's easier for them to work hard for you if you form that bond. If you love them, if you show them that you're their friend. Like the quote that a bunch of people, Leslie Stanford said this weekend, to be successful, each of us needs all of us. We're one family. So I'm asking you, what can you do in your life that can show your leadership? How can you form relationships with other people? It has to start with yourself. You have to form a relationship with yourself and know what you want. What's your why? Really, what's your why? If it's money, that's the wrong why, because eventually the money's not going to come. Eventually it's going to get hard. And just because you want the money, that's not going to pull you through in. You have to have that why. You want to help your mom. You want to help your grandma. You want to help yourself. You want to get to a point. You want to prove yourself wrong. Me, I want to prove myself that the mistakes in my life that I made didn't mess me up. Didn't steer me off the path of greatness that I had envisioned in my life. Like, I battle with that every single day. Like, none of you guys, no family member could criticize me as much as I criticize myself. And I finally realized that's the true why. Yes, I want to help everyone, but first I want to prove to everyone and mostly myself that I didn't mess up, that I didn't make decisions that screwed up my future. Guys, it means so much to me, and just forming a relationship is so important to me, because that's what the greatness of a man or woman is measured by, is the impact that you leave on the world around you. So I'm just telling you, just work on forming that relationship, that deep down relationship, that heart to heart. Find out what your people want in life. Find out what their goals is, and do whatever you can to help them achieve it. Because they know they're invested. If they know that you're invested in them, they'll invest in you, and you'll go to the top, guys. So remember, to be successful, each of us needs all of us. You need your team. You need to love them. They need to love you. So do whatever it takes to form that love and form that bond. And never give up. No matter how long it takes. If you buy in, if you plug in, if you love what you do, if you know what your why is, then never stop. Never stop. I'm not going to stop. I bought in. I'm talking about myself. My vision is so strong, my why is so strong, and I'm not going to stop, guys. And I urge you, don't stop. If you feel like stopping, come to me. I'll grab your hand. I'll pull you with me. Because we're going to the top. God is my witness. We're all going to the top. And like I said, like I always say, like E.T. said, greatness is upon you. So you better start acting like it and love each other.